Really got to save the IP for Skybox on the desktop. You have to put it in manual every bloody day. I lose the pistol round. Imagine if something cool happens.
I did just realise I always kind of sigh when I sit down now because of age. So I'm pretty sure the mic's being on. You're going to hear that constantly.
Welcome to being old, Lauren.
Yeah, hit the 30, but we do got a lot of utility there.
Guys, I haven't got a bottle of water on the desk.
Oh, hydration's over me neither. I don't think that's too
I'll do a run. I'll do a run.
Alex, I'd like
have
one
a look,
too,
have a look,
please.
Chad. This is a fun pistol round, so you can have a little look. We've got CT aggro. They're going on a fact-finding mission. Got a little backpacks on. They've got everything they need. They know it's probably going to be B. Chad?
All right.
Play by play.
All right, well, the flank is on right now. Two players, Kenny and Hunter in tandem, over towards the banana area as the utility comes in. Molotov from Furlan, and that will be the go. The smokes have landed, 3 CTs on the side, but here's the flank from Kenny. Whiffing wildly, the attack is through. The nade is dropped early, and Amanek, pressure is on. Groovy will take him down, and the B bomb side, it's given up. Oscarish defending from the sandbag position, and that's going to put us in a 3-on-4 post plant. You want to keep going?
Yeah, no, I was loving that.
Okay, well, Kenny finds one. Dinked on up here. Big duel against Furlan. Both low HP. In the meantime, Fiku takes down Nexer, and it's a 1-on-3 situation. Jax, the man, Jackie boy, can he get it done? He's isolated one. A one tap away. Knowing Furlan is low over towards Banana. Needs to tap the bomb to draw him out, and will do so. But does he know that Groovy is lying in wait towards the back of the side? All it's going to take is Groovy coming out. Silent as you like, and that's the pistol round for Ago. Kicking things off in style.
Oh, yeah, fair dinkum.
Bloody oath, mate.
To x-kom there.
Bloody hell, right on the wickets. That's lovely.
What's he probably like?
Rush, can you
I don't
save me
know
from
what I'm
these
doing
guys today?
Bang, look at that action
Rush is
replay.
easy, mate. Get out.
That's cool. I still don't believe that Bastion... Is it Bastion?
Bastion's here.
Yeah, the ones with the fly-throughs and the free cam. I still don't believe he doesn't use a controller.
Yeah, he's using
So I can give a quick update.
here he
Bastion
is.
is doing the context replays, and we have MC doing these very nice cinematic little
when
lerps right here.
So this one, but when I saw Jax like from his POV and Groovy got the pillar, who was that?
I didn't see that one. I believe that's a combination of a multiple thing. That's Bastion along with Max, our EVS operator.
So just with 3 of your powers combined, we have a gorgeous broadcast that's always dynamic and sexy.
You
So
gosh
a bunch
darn
of the
right.
best in the business.
Gosh darn right.
Honestly, like, I love that you guys hype him up, but I do miss Henry keeping it kind of level here.
I like it when Alex is nice to Rush because he's like the Henry Rush situation. It was
Well, look, there's never been a physical altercation between me and Rush, and I'm pretty sure Henry and Rush were like genuinely beating
ready.
each other up.
we're going to biff.
There was a proper.
Oh,
there
who'd
was
win
threats.
that? I don't know.
I don't know. Rush has definitely got the body weight, but
I don't know, you've seen Henry's fitness routine.
He's been working
recently.
out
Henry's been
now.
doing his chin-ups. So if
I saw
it
him
was,
doing a handstand and stuff.
Wow.
Mad.
that's kind of Chad's territory. So.
It wasn't a handstand. It was.
Yeah, you see.
It was a head,
Yeah, but he
it was a
did like
head-
little press-ups with it.
was
It's
a-
very impressive.
yeah,
I don't
it's
think
not
you
a
are
handstand.
part of the game. And of course, you'll see some of them being thrown out now. 3 of them to be specific, and a flash up to control brackets. Look at this little execute. This is kind of cool. If they commit to it as well, Kenny's going to have to fight, and he's done well to find a head. Groovy, though, reveals the 8K, and Jax starting to try and find a safe haven in all of this smoke. There's a nice little dink into Hunter, and a good trade. Jax does well to do one. Groovy, however, remaining consistent and persistent. MHL scoops up the bomb for a safe plant, and this looks like a pretty tough retake for Nexer and Amanek.
Yeah, I'm not loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Smoke. So even less of a chance now. Gotta get a Galil for Nexer. That's pretty nice. So probably want to keep that bad boy safe. Don't think you can put it in the back pocket, but slip down mid with it. And I don't think there's anything really around for Amanek.
Nah, keep hold of what you got. Carry on through to the next. You bloody galah.
How dare you? I don't know what you said, but it sounds
A
offensive.
galah, it's a bird.
Caca.
No, not that type. Do you guys know what a cockatoo is?
Cockatoo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They laugh at you. Well, that's what they sound like.
Thanks, Jack.
Ooh, pick it
Have
up.
you heard foxes?
Foxes.
They make some peculiar sounds. Yeah.
They terrify
like
me.
screaming women. What's up?
It's just that they saved an AK as well as the Galil.
How did they get that?
did?
Yeah, Amanek had the kill there in the final moments, and that's actually
Oh, nice.
2 massive weapons to be carrying through to the 3rd round of the game. Anyway, back to Foxes.
No, what? I don't know. The fox makes a really weird sound. I seem to remember what they
Ding,
sound.
ding, 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 ding.
Oh, Christ.
Production, is there any way we can replace Chad?
Rush? You fancy casting again,
Rush,
mate?
stop.
Yeah, fair income. Yeah, look, guys. Groovy is a malleable player. He's got the AK-47. Kenny has got the flash, though. Probably going to push on.
Yeah, this is actually going to get really intense fast. Jack wants to fight. Groovy does catch a bullet, but that saved AK very prominent in middle for now, Lauren. Does seem like they want to boost him up over this smoke. I kind of like the idea. Don't know how much vision he's got right now. He's just jiggling for something. Yeah, he has got vision now, just as it fades. Look. Oh, baby.
This could be nice. Could is the main word here. It's gone. There it goes. For a second or two, it looked quite promising, but for now, top mid garnered, and this wasn't the end destination, keep in mind, but it has, of course, caused Amanek to pay a little bit more dividends towards A, but floating in between, this buy now looks a little less spicy. We do have Nexa with that Galil that was kept over, so he's still very much prominent in this round. Hopefully.
They will be the B stack though. Check this rotation out. Kenny is here, Hunter as well. Everybody with all the goodies are where they need to be. Nexa even has this HE, so as the smokes, molotovs, and flashes rain in, damage is done.
Yeah, and there's more to come. Nexa on, and then it does seem like the deagle's done enough. Hunter's so low, but MHL with the reactions! Ooh, excuse me, that's a bit of a throwback. And a quick hit from the CZ. Ooh-wee, my goodness, very quick turnaround. MHL, you said he'd be having fun, Chad. You said they'd be making a statement. Well, here's a quick one. 12 bullets in that CZ, and now watch how they are distributed. Doosh! And boosh.
Those were very, very astute sound effects there,
What's
Alex.
wrong with me today?
I don't know, but I'm liking it. I think the alpha brain's working.
He's
Yeah?
like picking up
This
my
is
lack
actually
of
who I
energy.
am when I'm alert.
First of all, you said you had a good night's sleep again.
I did.
And you've had your food.
Yes.
You've had your coffee.
Yes.
You've had your vitamins.
I have done everything
Been
that...
working out more regularly.
True.
Look, it's all coming together.
Well,
Got
if
new
this is
clothes.
peak Alex, dear Lord, save
God,
us
imagine
all.
if this is actually the person I am. Oh, God, I'm so obnoxious.
It's a massive crisis mid-show.
It's just not a character anymore. I am just a weirdo.
All right, but Kenny, we want to see more from him, and maybe there's an opportunity to do so. Towards B, they lean for up banana bomb present as well, leaving just Fiku to kind of take control towards second mid, ensure that everything's somewhat covered, and somewhat is the main word there.
Kenny, yes, inspecting the beautiful flower. Considering a pick. And he gets it. Oscarish down. Amanek does have a chance and a quick one into the grey screen Furlan. MHL desperately free-firing. He does eventually convert. There's more on the site. Kenny behind the smoke. Nexa rotates in. 3 on 4. Unless that wall bang hits, it does look like they'll have an advantage into this post plan.
Lots of utility here, though, for Nexa, Hunter, and Kenny on the retake. Actually, Jax as well. So 4 smokes to work with. Make that 3 now. Molotov in play, flashes. This should be easy for G2.
That's going to help things, isn't it? There's now just 2 left. Where's Fiku in this? Is he still kind of roaming around here? Tried to maybe make something happen. Gribby in the open is done for. Nice little play back in from G2. First one on the board. Kenny doing well. Probably nice to kind of shake it off early, get into the game. Diffuse should be no problem here.
I totally just got baited by an email that came through.
Really?
Yeah, the email title was Compliment of the Day. And then I read the body of it, and it's just a scam. But I thought it was someone was going to say, hey, we're really liking the vibe that you guys are bringing to the show today. But no.
It is nice that people are, like, enjoying it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
like
I hope
you know,
so.
us having fun and it being a little bit less, you know.
Well, the thing is, this is the way that I kind of look at what we're doing here. Because it's not a stadium event and because it is round robin, quite drawn out group stage, there's a lot of games of Counter-Strike. There's definitely a lot of Inferno.
You've got to pace yourselves.
You need to pace yourself as well. You know, someone's made a good comparison. You know, it's like they're watching the games with their friends. And I consider the 2 of you my friends. So I'm watching the game with my friends.
Cringe.
Cringe. I don't have any of them.
But it's okay if you don't have any, guys. We'll be your friends today. We're talking to you. Yeah, you.
No, but
we really are
honestly,
Twitch streamers.
I just you know, on that topic, because it may have actually got hit a negative nerve, guys. You have to remember that we are genuinely all part and passionate, driven by Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and we're all very different human beings, but you can all just sit here today and you know that the people in that chat, the ones you're probably being nasty to, are all equally as passionate about the game as you are, with all their own complexities and nasty bits that you don't have to project onto others. So we can all live in a happy little world where we talk about Counter-Strike today, and that can be the focus, as well as all the silliness and half deep V shirts.
I like this little, you know, smoke ball coming in, isolating Jax.
He's in trouble.
Gonna get overwhelmed. Beautifully done. Very well handled. Reminds me of the old NIP line that used to come out many moons ago. Let's see if there's any more success, because it looks like it has been shut down. Now, Fiku and Oscar unable to really leave the pit right now, but maybe the kills will come through regardless. Fiku's down to 8 HP, though. There was a nade, there is a molly. It could do a great deal of damage, and that bomb's just out of reach. They'll have to leave the pit to get it, but might just be enough for him to do so. Kenny and Amanek, though, towards quad.
Hunter is a little bit isolated, so they will swing if he finds himself under pressure. But Kenny, well, getting a little bit ahead of the fight from the tees. Drops the Molotov over towards the balcony, spills on in to the mini pit. Now Scarish just with this CZ75. Probably not going to be able to get too much done. He might be worth 1 kill. And there it is. Okay, AWP save for Kenny, not too many dramas. Second round posted on the board for G2. That's 2-3 scoreline right here. This is the pick of Ago. Map number 2 was that of Nuke. And we see the opening kill right here. So this smoke wall that you were talking about there, Lauren, is one of, we've seen many time over iterations of Inferno. And the game kind of changes. It ebbs and flows because if you want to go for that style of a play, you get pick control, you're able to put pressure on the site players, you're almost taking space. It's good when you have extra utility. We've highlighted some rounds where Heroic does it very, very well in the past. And always nice to see the set pieces coming out early within the game. I'm a big fan of the strategies and tactics in the Counter-Strike realms. This is a bit of an interesting setup towards the top banana here from Amanek and Nexa. Lucky there's no flash in play, otherwise that could be catastrophic. They're both facing forward, neither playing anti-flash, but watch this. There's MHL and Ferlin around the corner. They won't be expecting this angle.
All right, Musketeers ready. And they do seem to be backing away. The intimidation alone of their gunpowder pouches. And release. Ferlin's gone, more where that came from. Oh, it's not quite as neat as they wanted it to be. The Glocks do overwhelm eventually into the
plant here
setup. So yeah, he's got himself $800 for every single member of AGO and top of the 2400, so that's not too shabby. Quick maths, 800 plus 2400, Chad. Obviously, that's 3,200. So there's the maths, that's the cash. Round 7.
We should do like a whiteboard situation or a blackboard in the background, and Alex can be doing the maths up there for everybody.
The more I do it, the less hard it is.
Yeah.
It's almost like
repetition.
Yeah. Doing something that you're bad at repeatedly, you get better at it.
It's like life, guys. You do.
Then again, Lauren keeps talking and she's still bad at that. Joking, obviously.
Oh
it was just
God. Oh my God.
Oh,
the jabs are out early.
It must be hard to be the only play-by-play left.
Okay, here we are. Time for round 7. She always does that. She always goes for the groin.
No, she doesn't go for the groin. Lauren goes for the jugular.
Okay, fine. Felt like a bit of a
straight for the bloody neck.
God damn, Lost
of
Dog.
Amanek lining up a very mighty smoke here.
Spending way too much time with me.
Over to
Takeaways now.
Oh, he's burning. They put it out. There will be the sound cue, and it forces Kenny into a new position. He flashed off for now. And that's not the smoke you were looking for, said Jedi Kenny. I don't really like the setup right now from this...
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what, Chad? I like that. I don't know why I gave you a reluctant sigh. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Oscar has taken space in middle, hoping to try and sell this one, and the Molly might do just that. And now the bomb has been spotted. Kenny does drop the incendiary, but there's more where that came from. Amanek flashed off too. They need a frag here, and Ferlin's gone. That should be enough. Lauren, Fiku's going to give it his best shot, though.
Yeah, this is what Amanek can achieve. Nicely handled on the bomb. That's going to put a little bit more pressure, and obviously allow some rotations. Quite slow from G2 to get any support over. Oscar is going to pick up the bomb. On should be coming in. No pressure on Banana just yet. They've been given a little bit of time here.
Yeah, if they can isolate Amanek now, which seems like Oscarish could be in a position to do, I like it. I like that. Oh, he's surely full blind. No? The lip. That's a shame. Poor old MHL. Got a lot to do and no health to do it. Multiple elevations. Does find the first. If he can get Amanek now before that push from Hunter comes in. No is high. And it's a good choice of angle for Hunter to convert the fourth. That's going to be... Is that 4 in a row now? Yeah.
We should make a note. There was a couple of bits and bobs that G2 have been doing on their Inferno CT side that we have liked. One of which is that deeper smoke, which I've highlighted in previous Skybox segments that gets thrown from CT spawn. Maybe Rush will be able to highlight that one for you guys if we see it coming on through, which will facilitate Hunter and Jax to go for those aggressive window plays for information pushes, and also gives them a deeper corridor to throw nades down towards those T-stairs if they're going for banana control. So keep that in mind if we do see it come on through. And another interesting note was in the early stages, we've had Kenny over towards the B side of things a little bit more, right? He's there with the AWP. Not normally the case for G2. He's on float, more over to that arch side, going for picks towards middle. Sometimes he's even throwing that smoke that I was talking about. This time around, they feel that they have a clear read on what Ago are doing and their approach to the map. So having Kenny posted up with the AWP with Amanek in tow has actually netted them quite a bit of early success.
Have a bit of free damage, unconfirmed as it may be. Kenny could be posted up on this Amanek, ready to go if Epic Salt makes an appearance, but just a smoke for now.
Looks like it's going to be a bit of a slower approach here. That smoke is to take back mid-control. And if we take a look at the radar in the top left, you'll see 4 players over towards Banana from Ago. Setting up for a B piece.
Go. Let's go.
Flash towards
That could
top
be branding.
Banana. That could be some great branding.
God, can you imagine the whole crowd doing it?
Yeah.
Hey, go. Let's go. And then when they hit B, they go, B, go. Let's go.
This could be a double pump. There's still 2 smokes left and 2 flashes. Oh, here we go. They're going quick.
Here they are, and Furlan is going to be the first in. The missed shot's a deadly one. Kenny punished for his error. Amanek locked out for now. The rotate's coming in late, but look at Fiku cutting off the rotate as it starts. Hunter homicided on long. What's for you, Rush?
I wonder if everyone's gonna, was it brained?
Could get brained.
Could get brained.
I think they're saving. Yeah, that high flash from Nexa. Oh, Amanek copping a bit of a love tap through the smoke there. On the way out the door, and Fiku wanting to contain. So now that Jax has spotted him towards T-stairs, they know that they should just go and save over towards the halls and pit side of the map, and that's what we will see them doing.
Okay, Google, define love tap.
Oh, that's a dangerous thing. Doesn't say it out loud, does it?
Oh!
Oh no,
Oh.
oh no, oh no, mute it, mute it, mute
I
it.
did.
Okay, we're good. Anything fun?
I thought it was just like
It's song lyrics, so
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought like a love tap was just like an affectionate kind of, you know, like, you know, when
Yeah,
you...
you're being playful. You're like,
Yeah.
stop it, you.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Like when you're in the early stages of a relationship when you don't hate each other.
Sure.
No,
Yeah,
no.
or if you're in the early stages of a poor relationship,
What is this? Jax and Kenny in the same room? Are
you
they at...
eventually start hating each other.
Oh. Are they at boot
Oh, there's
camp
so
again?
many, there's a lot of variance in today's fan cams, both in webcam quality and balaclava
Okay, here we
presence.
go. Love tap. A light punch or other rough tap performed in an almost friendly manner. Almost friendly?
Almost friendly.
Aggression.
Like, I like you, but you're being a dick.
Well, this is a little bit
Feels
friendly.
very similar to what we know. But yeah, a little bit of more aggression towards Banana. Hadn't seen them fight for the deep control, at least, this early on before.
Yeah, and this is the mix-up, right? Kenny's now back over towards A with the AWP, so the B AWP, it's been found out. Kenny's actually blocked that smoke, caught it with his forehead.
Yeah, unfortunately, not quite the frag, or rather the block he was hoping for. Now, 3 of them charging up long. They will wrap into the site, and Jax is playing passive for a retake as well, but they will eventually spray him on down. Fiku can set up into the pit now if he drops. That's kind of what Kenny's waiting for. That was the drop. And that is the shot. Tags him, mantles up over his teammate as the smoke is deployed. He's hoping for the wall bang, and Kenny finds them a way back in. Locking down pit, that's big. Amanek will be working on apps now.
We can hear all this.
He knows MHL's gone. He can take this space aggressively. Falling into the pit now. This is Amanek's chance. If he can take that AWP away, then Furlan turns from Graveyard. They can forge a retake here. There's flashes for the go. Here they come.
Ooh, where was the...
Was so late.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
That
I
felt...
thought that was the only way.
Yeah, Hunter had the flash from the arch side. He
They were
could have
all
thrown.
great.
That would have opened the avenue for Amanek to jump on
Right.
out. I think what the thought process from Amanek was is that they wouldn't have dropped all the way into pit because you heard a player running. You might just play up on the balcony for a post plant. And then when nobody was home, that has unraveled their avenue of operation back into the site. You can see here Groovy looking towards the halls position. We'll finish him off with the wall bang. And that's going to be 4-4.
I do get a little worried when G2 don't play...
4-5 even.
I don't know. It's not they don't play to their level. I'm worried if they play to the opponent's level sometimes, the games get closer than they should be. This is super early days, but this is something I feel like
Yeah, we have...
maybe echoed a bit.
We've spoken about like their mental woes a few times, but they showed us that they had that fortitude in some close overtime games.
Yeah.
The question is, I start to worry with a lot of these teams, especially the ones who are at the top of the charts earlier within the year, is that as the year goes on and they're running more similar strategies, their positions are getting found out, it's hard to continue to reinvent that wheel. And this is a discussion we had yesterday about changing players and positions so that it's a fresher look, just like having Kenny dedicated towards B with that AWP like they did earlier. So those are the changes that I like to see. But once again, this is the pick from Ago. So G2 looking to potentially get away with a
They're gambling.
6.5.
They're going to both go too long side. I mean, it makes sense considering the 3 saved weapons. You want to make sure there's just one dedicated to each side at least, and Kenny will keep his AWP on arch side, baiting in Jax, hoping that as he retreats, they won't suspect an armored deagle, or an unarmored one, I should say. The smoke from Kenny on the arch side, that works.
It's going to buy them until about 35 seconds, unless Groovy wants to flash through, and he does.
Well, this is nice and aggressive, taking top mid control. We haven't seen them really hitting that A site all that often. We've seen a couple of those smokes and bits and pieces, but it has been that B hit, with Fiku kind of lurking around, which is once again what they've fallen into. Very, very similar scenes again.
Amanek wants to basically be the canary, and he is going to fall, so that will be G2 getting there. 2 of the saved rifles in the right site for the hit. See how it handles it.
Oh, Hunter, back turned, comes back in. One's good, needs a couple more though.
15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh. Mid-shell, bomb down. No stopping it now. And now post-plant. Kenny and Hunter do have a kit on Hunter. And everyone's... No, not everyone. I've lied to you. Fiku is posted up by Banana, so I think they're going to peel themselves away from this one nice and subtly. And another on the board for x-kom.
Yeah, good stuff. So that's 6 to their name now within the 10 rounds played. G2 with these 2 saved rifles should be able to get themselves a bit better of a buy going forward. We just take a look at the loss bonus. It will be 2,400 in the next round. So Amanek and Jax, maybe a little bit shy, but Hunter and Kenny could drop rifles across. It just means they won't have a huge amount of utility for themselves. There's a screwdriver. If all of you guys want to know, that was a Phillips head. The difference between a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver, it's quite simple. You can come down to tradesman school with me, and I'll show you all the tools. What else we got? We got some pliers down there, some drills, some levels. You ever heard of a plumb bob before, Lauren?
I think you made that up, Chad.
A plumb bob?
Yeah, you made
I
that
didn't
No, I know
make
what a
that
plumb
up.
bob is. Yeah, you plumb bob in with the cistern.
Cistern is in
The plumb bob's in the cistern.
No.
It's a no.
No.
What's a plumb bob?
A plumb bob, it's a weight. You put it on the end of...
Like a string.
Yep, and it's used as a vertical reference line. So when you're doing stacks, Alex, which I know you've done plenty of stacks in your time.
Yeah, when I'm doing my stacks.
Yeah, when you're doing your stacks, so basically stacks are multi-story buildings for plumbing. So,
Sure.
you know, like in our house?
Yeah.
So we would have a stack.
For the walls. The pipes.
Yeah, for the pipes. Yeah, for the pipes.
That's what I'm.
Is it nice to live with a plumber sometimes?
Honestly.
Fix all the problems, don't you worry about that.
Yeah, it must be
Yeah,
nice. He did just have like random, like, you know, duct tape. Just carries it with him.
He does,
Always
yeah.
equipped. Old Chatty.
He's got a utility belt. Not like a Batman one, but
I'm
like
gonna be
a
a great-
dad one. Die,
Oh,
God!
yeah.
Kenny has got 1 HP after having a look down Banana. That is a very expensive ticket. Just for a look, just for the view down Banana, and he gets nothing else for it. So a 1 HP and an AWP. Certainly a weapon that enables him to still be a threat, but goodness me, a nade, a bullet, a wall bang. He really has to choose his decisions wisely.
Sorry, Alex. Rush, what the hell's going on with the radar, mate? There's a cross in the B site, no one's dead. It's been there for a few rounds. Can you get the Vlads on the phone? I'm not having any of
I
this.
can maybe try something right now. MC, can you take control for 2 seconds? All right, wait. All right, I'm good. Fixed.
All right, well, I don't want to see that happen again.
Look at the team
Wait,
doing their
what's that?
thing.
Was
Sorry
that
about
Rush?
that.
Nice rush.
I
And the
missed
HUD
that.
just needs a refresh every now and again.
Keep
She's
on
old
that,
like
please.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm trying to, you know, keep everything in check, you know. I also had 7
pressing
hours
10
sleep
buttons
last
is
night,
hard.
you know, so I'm feeling a little...
Oh, it was you this whole time.
Yeah,
You guys
I
were
had my
playing
shades
DayZ
on as
together or
well.
something.
No, you know, I asked Rush. He's very communicative and honest. But I asked him to play DZ with me yesterday, and he already had a date. He already had someone. I was his backup girl.
Yeah, we played
Side
5
piece.
hours, believe it or
Side
not. I
piece.
can
Played
believe
for
it.
5 hours. Wow, that's
Wow,
a lot
what
of
an
nade
aid,
damage.
guys. What an aid.
If only we followed it, that would have been cool. Oskarish, though, does get Nexa. And
More
Hunter
nade
on the
damage.
side. He finishes off what the nade started. There's more as well. Fiku lined up. The Org does pump, and Jax finds 2 quick and succinct headshots to wrap up that round of play. We do see Kenny make it through with just the 1 HP.
Wonder why he didn't pick up Hunter's AUG there, Jax. He clearly likes it. He's got a bit of an affinity for the weapon. We're seeing it come in more and more. I think we should start making a list of AUG players. Let's go around the table. I'll go first. Actually, no, that's not fair. Lauren, you go first. Who have you seen using the AUG lately?
Honestly, don't care, Chad.
Okay, just thought we'd have a fun little game that we could play, but that's all right. No,
Sorry.
nobody wants to play the games. Oh, round number 12, back underway. The game of Counter-Strike, it's the game of life. You gamble everything for love as Kenny pushes on down.
He's having a nightmare today, isn't he?
That's a
Oh,
rough
God,
way to
Kenny!
go.
He's had that horrible Mac 10 run in his face. He's had a couple of missed shots. Last round, 1 HP, battered, and now this.
All right, well, 4-on-5 situation here. We can see more utility going out towards top banana to hold back any more aggression from G2, and they're gambling early. You can see right now, Hunter's making his way over to the B bomb site. Locked on in towards Coffins is Nexa. In tow is Amanek towards the first oranges. Running out of utility right now, and looks like they want to get forward and fight for this. They need some info.
I just got a compliment of the day email as well, Chad.
Oh, yeah, I got one as well.
No, it says, compliment of the day. It's from a nice guy called Amit. He says, Chad isn't as cool as you. That's the email.
Oh.
That's it. He showed me it for proof as well.
Arnav emailed and said, love the vibe that you guys are bringing to the show.
Now that's much less derogatory. Let's stick with that one. I like you, Arnav. Appreciate you. Amit, Chad's cool.
Sometimes.
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 And your German lesson of the day, Chad? Manchmal. That means sometimes.
Ooh, all the CTs are here, though. This is the right place, right time. Here come the T side.
Those
Still
CT
util as
smokes.
well. There
you
you go. Finally
go.
comes up, but the damage is already being done. Boost up from Hunter. That's going to be great.
Whoa!
It was like a Gatling gun.
It's like he's got a rubber band in his wrist to just slip in between the 3 targets. That was great.
That was sick work. And the reason that was so potent, and I'm sure that most of you caught it, but in case you didn't, you might have been looking the wrong way. The timing on that boost, the teaser run past and cleared it, and then Hunter was boosted on up and able to capitalize from that. This is the opening, so Kenny comes out, misses the shot. Now he's stuck in no man's land. MHL with the punish, and this is the boost into the... Wow.
That spray on the
Swift.
third.
That is some lovely stuff there from Hunter. We're tied up at 6-6. Pistols now for Ago. They're not looking too pretty, just a couple deagles. And, well, one of which will be taken out of the equation immediately. MHL drops, Ferlin trying to take some territory based off that aggressive AWP. Meanwhile, over towards Banana, the aggression on that UMP of Amanek rings through the smoke. Ruby down to 43. This one should be a quick one.
Quick game's a good game. That's what a friend of mine used to say.
I'm not dead yet. I think I'll make it to at least 40.
Yeah, man. Big 4-0.
About 2 more years.
Oh, damn.
Just 2 deagles. $1,400 up against a armored CT wall. Drawing out utility is one of the many objectives here, and they've managed to pull another smoke out of them. That's a frag and a half. Kenny gets his head blown off, AWP ripped out of his hands. And this control from Groovy, although it's passive, has been instrumental. Now we're seeing more progress towards the A site, and that AWP, he wants to retrieve it so bad. Oh, and he's hit another spectacular shot. Jumping out now from the balcony. Jax could be in jeopardy to multiple targets and just $1,400, folks. And now 3 bodies dropped and a bomb down. Oscar-ish.
What?
Aiming.
Doesn't matter if you don't get that. He's done so much this round. The other 3 can try and bolster themselves together, but that was a that's straight up winning with the deagle.
Amanek has a kit. They should give this a crack. Next are coming through halls here. They need to clear out this. Okay,
well.
never mind. Pack it up, pack it in.
Next set to begin. Not looking great.
Dear, oh dear.
Gonna have to accept it. Cut his losses. Hope he wants to try and take them down with the ship. Doesn't want weapon retrieval, so he's sticking around here. Makes a lot of sense. He does not want anybody to be leaving with any of those goodies. There is an AWP on that long side. I thought Amanek might have tried to get on a little disposal mission when he was staring at it, but not to be. I'm surprised they didn't grab it, but it's T-side AWPing. And this was the first shot. Kenny, boom, wide swung. And another great counter strafe. God damn.
I love a good one, Deeg. It's always fun.
Oh, look, you got the support staff behind them this today.
Fist pumps coming in. Oh, yeah. So it looks like they've been brought back into more of a boot camp environment over there with the G2 things. It looks...
saw Jax and Kenny there. I don't know about the others.
Okay.
I'm curious as to where their facility would be. I know that they did something at a facility earlier before Cologne. We were talking to Jackson. We weren't speaking to Jax about it, but we saw it all over his socials. We had Hunter on the show talking about the boot camp in the past, as the timeout will be called. Hunter up the top of the charts here with 11, so we saw what he was able to do with the Morley M4 on the B bomb site in the previous. Right now, it looks like we will be seeing... I'm not quite sure what we'll be seeing. Jackson's bought a full set of nades, but what was he going to buy behind that? Maybe the FAMAS? These are some highlights from earlier in the piece, ladies and gentlemen. This is MHL with the CZ on an important round that Ago were able to hold themselves into. There's a 3-piece from Hunter. So it's just some highlights here, keeping you entertained. This is like our, I don't know, our mascots, our version. Imagine if we had mascots in Counter-Strike. You have Lothar rock up to the events. Dressed in the samurai mask.
Don't do this. Alex was in a perfectly fine mood.
Iron
You're bring up
shirts.
pocket squares next, aren't you?
Why does Jax have a full set of nades but nothing else? Like, I'm really confused.
Hi guys, welcome to Jax's nade tutorial. We're going to be seeing how to get maximum usage out of your utility. First, you're going to be starting off with a little pop flash into middle. The reason he throws this one is so that Kenny S, when he hears steps, can swing out with that P2 Fiddy and put 2 into the brain of the invading Fiku. This looks like their go sign. Kenny to call it. That's the sign. Nobody home.
He can go again.
Yeah, another bite of the cherry.
Set.
Or he's gonna... yeah, okay, B is wide open. So maybe if Jax arrives in time, he can dissuade Ferlin going for his info push.
Oh,
There's a catch. And right back is Hunter. Nearly gets 3. And Groovy is finished off by Kenny's P250 lingering middle. Jax has been caught. He was only the armored, or rather unarmored utility. Don't forget that. But they have recovered themselves an AWP.
This is good from
An
Ferlin.
M4. If Kenny hits that,
Oh.
God, that wasn't far off. Slips off the plant pot. And they're gathering up. If Ferlin's not ready for this, he is going to be retreating back to construction. And this is a bit of a pick your poison moment. Do you go for an unarmored retake for Amanek, or do you, with no kits, save that AWP you know is lying at CT?
Give it a go.
Give it a go, 19 seconds.
Let's do it. Both of them line up. Ferlin makes light work of it. Honestly, Argo looking pretty good. I don't know if I want to say they're looking pretty good or G2 aren't looking.
Well, I think here the thing that we highlighted is Ago don't have anything to play for as far as Pro League is concerned, but they're still playing for respect of their opponents and respect of the scene. So for them, there's no pressure. If they lose, they can play a little bit freer. They can take a few more risks. Whereas on the G2 side of things, they're playing for everything. They lose this game, it becomes very, very difficult for them to qualify for the playoffs. And maybe that pressure is the reason we are seeing a couple of missed moments, but still 6 rounds to the name. If they get away with 7, this is the deep smoke we were talking about. So into second mid, they push. Looks like Fiku has a good idea, but he's pinned on in, has to drop his own smoke. Groovy coming to bail him out, unable to assist, and Hunter continuing with that fantastic aim, finds another kill.
He's looked very sharp today. I remember there was one off day in recent memory where it was a very apparent absence, but it's good to see the Hunter straight back to his ridiculous rubber band aim ways. Ferlin onto Nexa though to keep that B site competitive. Kenny, Hunter, Jax all rotating in. They consider this the commitment. Every member on that one side of the map. So there's going to be a brawl here, Lauren. And the flash is good. Ferlin is evasive, but during that closes the gap. So we will have an 8-7 half, the first of the day, and already keeping it nice and competitive. We'll see G2 versus AGO continue in just a moment. Back to business. It's 8-7 on the half. G2 Esports with a must-win game. Let me reiterate, yes, sometimes it's sunshine and rainbows, but this one is far from a walk in the park. AGO have come to make a statement. They know they can knock a Titan on its backside. It will be much more difficult for G2 Samurai to rise to the playoffs of this stacked group should they concede here. AGO already out of contention. So myself, Pansy, and Spongy here to weave this tale with the boys from AGO already putting in quite the solid T showing. Wouldn't you say, Chad?
Yeah, I think that it's a decent haul of 8 rounds. Now, if they can continue with the CT-sided pistol, they might be on to takeaway map number 1 here. So setting up early, we will have utility on the back pocket of Aminex, smoking 2 flashes. As they're heading up towards middle here. Once they get control, this is where we'll determine what type of execute we're looking for. It might just be a smoke and go.
Oh, nothing
One of my favorites.
complicated. And groovy. Feeling a little worse for wear. They're just bounding into the side. Nice little... Oh, hold on, hold on. It all looked good, but suddenly no one was dying from the CTs, and the hit had absolutely no bite to the bark.
It was a smoke, but no go. So that one from AGO was quite the
Also
simple
can
mop-up.
happen.
17 rounds of play about to commence, or the 17th, I would say, as this one here looked like it was way too easy.
It did, didn't it? That round
like
just
no one
feels,
dies.
it feels like it was, you know, when you have that refrag thing and you've got them so they don't shoot you?
Yeah,
You're just running around.
just kill him.
Yeah. Just jumping at you. Either way, look at, you know what I'm going to say, Chad? That is the sexiest second round CT buy I've seen in at least 10 minutes.
At least 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Like, I'm just saying, I like the 3 SMGs. I like the balance of utility and long-range riflery. I like the fact that you've got 3 players that can play a bit more loosey, laissez-faire against the Glocks, but you still have them 4s that you'll be saving and prioritizing into the next rounds. It's kind of good.
And it's even better for these SMGs that it's only Glocks on the board. So this is indicative that G2 want to buy going into round number 3 of the second half. And you can just see here the centipede of...
Here we go.
terrorists gallivanting around like some wild gazelles.
Supposed
In apartments.
damn domesticated gazelles.
Oh, yeah, in the zoos.
They don't leap the same.
They don't have such a spring in their step.
No, they don't, because they're depressed, because they're in a
free.
zoo.
None of that
Depressed
anymore.
gazelles.
Oh,
no, that was a topic of
no.
conversation coming into today.
Well, you know, remember Blackfish? Remember that movie?
I do.
Well,
don't.
the gazelles are the same.
It's the sickly gazelle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Well,
Oscarish?
Oscarish is going to be doing a little bit of a trick of him.
They're going to run back. So anyway, I'm going to talk more about gazelles.
Oh, okay.
So you know how in that movie, the killer whales, like they have the limp fin, I suppose it is?
Hold on, we've got to kill, mate. How dare you talk about something other than the game? Do you not respect these teams? Do you not like Counter-Strike?
No, the limp fin, Lauren. You know
what's
how
wrong
they're
with-
sad, so that
How disrespectful that Chad guy is.
You're so selfish.
Oh, look, Kenny got another frag and you're still not hyping it up.
And then also, I think the gazelles, when they leap, they don't point their toes. So that's why they're depressed gazelles.
Stupid bias casters.
Okay, well, we got the result that we all thought we were going to get.
Yeah, and they maintained the 2 rifles they wanted to. So actually...
Does Chad know what he's doing?
sometimes there is an argument to be made that Chad Burchill knows what he's doing.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Do you ever get those weird phrases that get stuck in your head and you can't get them out?
Yes.
Yeah, all every day.
Verbal or vocal crutches. Is that what they're called?
Kind of, but it's just one of my Swedish friends just kept going, ja, yeet, nay, nay, and now...
Yeet.
Nay,
Oh,
nay.
okay.
And
Nay,
it's
nay.
just in my head. Every
fair.
time I see like a nade go
Well, I
somewhere,
keep
I'm like...
wanting to say macaroni in a pot, and there's still no way I can...
We both want to be rappers by the sound of
Oh,
things.
man, that bucket and a mop. It's all coming together now. Oh, 7-10. This is actually quite a good game, but it does feel just like I'm waiting for G2 to do something.
Well, maybe they're a bit of a limp dorsal fin, Lauren. You never know.
Get your Blackfish references out of here.
I'm only going back about 10 years, right? That movie's quite old.
Yeah, but it's all the more relevant now.
All right, well, this will be a B finish, ladies and gentlemen, here, as we can see 2 smoke grenades and 2 flashbangs ready to land on out. Hunter will be pushed forward. He has no choice, no options, and HP already low. Hunter under pressure.
Ooh, the nade. How is he alive? Where did that nade just go? All right, Oscar probably a little flustered by that, but MHL's doing well to find Jax. Does eventually get taken down, and support's a little bit of a way off still. Furlan's en route, but that's lovely. Thought maybe a third could have happened, but no, Nexus still survives and caught on the cross. Furlan goes down. Suddenly a 2v2. Plenty of util in those CT pockets, though.
Yeah, and I expect to see it utilized here. Groovy first to get the incendiary towards New Box. Next one wants to fight, and Groovy ready. So was Viku. x-kom AGO once again converting in the close rounds, and that's G2 struggling to get off the starting mark. That was the best chance so far. Third round bye. Eco into the second to get that investment, and you can see it's fallen flat. Oscarish getting credit for the double kill, though. Definitely the impact player of that one. Here comes his face, or does it not appear? Oh, I thought it happened every time. There I am, being a bit of a chank myself.
I don't like that term. I think it's a little bit derogatory.
Chadney.
Hank.
Hank. Chank. You're right. Fine.
Fine.
It's gone. But check out MHL. An unarmored... Well, let me try again. An unequipped, no utility. You know, I'm really unhappy with how I started that round, Lauren.
Try again. Ready?
Did you do it?
And round 19, begin.
No utility for MHL, but he does have himself his trusty AWP looking to impress. Mixes on the Desert Eagles as well. So just a partial buy coming into this one from G2 Esports. Amanek with his signature weapon. I always have high expectations when I see him here. Watch him bound around the apartments area. MHL's left a gap, decides it's not worth contesting that. They're going for the apartment burst. There's a universe here, Lauren, where this works very well.
Eyes are on Groovy in my mind. As this comes in. Let's see how much he can do. This position can be overwhelmed, but he seems aware, but he does still fall nonetheless. So
Let's give it up.
Sight's theirs, bomb to be planted. This is probably a round on the board, feeling as Piku is pretty far off from this. Oh, those pistols, there's only that one rifle really recovered. They got the AWP back now in play. Furlan. Ooh, tested by Kenny. You don't double dip that, do you?
Pico has a molly, a flash, and a smoke here. This is doable. Oh, not anymore.
I guess you shouldn't double dip that, but he did. Kenny, happy enough. Finally dinged down, gonna be quelled, but Fiku tries to fight it back, not gonna happen. Nice work from the T's, overwhelming Pit, taking some lovely space towards A, and that looked like the first real kind of round that had an end goal to it. I don't know, that felt relatively decent.
Yeah, they drew the eyes here by doing the smoke towards quad side as well as the mini pit moto area, and that was actually having the majority of attention from A go towards Arch. Next, getting the kill was even better, and that meant all the pressure on Groovy over towards Pit, who Amanek dealt with quite swiftly. So that was the key to that round. If Groovy got more from that Pit position and wasn't dealt with from Amanek, then the round was probably going to fall back in Ago's favor. Some good stuff from G2 and necessary stuff here as it has put down the pistols, and Hunter, he could have been licking his lips right there, but he falls after one. Nexa grabs one as well, and this is dicey.
3 kills on the USPs. There's weapons aplenty. MHL desperately, he's tucked in on the corner. He knows he's in trouble. Oh, and he actually gets the frag jack caught, and they got the headshot as well. A full eco win for Ago. Just charging into Banana. G2 caught off guard. Chad, I haven't seen that in a while.
Wow. USP's down Banana, being able to pull off a round like this. That should never happen. I know the Deagle was there from Groovy and MHL was able to pick up a rifle, but
it wasn't exactly
still,
that relevant.
No, that is a wild round to be losing right there. So G2, if they weren't tilted off the face of the earth yet, they're going to be well on their way.
Jack's throwing the molly to force the fight and just getting peeked on as he throws it.
Oh dear. All right, well, look at this. You can see all 5 even, through second middle right here of G2 Esports. And Hunter's going to take down Groovy with the wallbang. You don't see that every day of the week.
Said lol out loud. That's what I say when I think I've been BS'd, as Rush would say.
Rush, can you hit us with a quick BS?
That was BS. Well, actually, it wasn't fully wallbang. It was like the side of this little door frame here.
Get it right.
The kill feed said it was a wallbang, so you're going to argue
Technically
with
I thought it was
technically
Hunter through the jibbly bap.
No, not the jibbly bap, the bridgy bap. No, it was the dory bap.
bap.
Yeah, just this door over here.
Oh, I appreciate that, Rush. Thank you for correcting me.
Rush, would you say Lamau?
A Lamau, how about that? I'll give you one of them.
All right, you had R easy for us the other day. You got any others here?
MHL G2 are gonna L.
All right, turn your mic off.
That was Rusty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any flame
turn your mic off.
channeled over
He's
there.
very much great in small doses. I think his best work is maybe once a map.
Oh.
Yeah. We can't go.
Got to get the rush ratio right. I don't know. It depends on the day. I think today he's in a good good place. I think he's got his favorite checkered shirt on.
Is it the green one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chad's got a checkered shirt. Can't wear it though.
A bit big.
Big.
I gave it to Alex. I ordered another one my size.
Yeah.
Nice.
Came in sleeping bag size.
It looks really cozy, to be fair. And someone who's going to be uncomfortable is Furlan. No util left. He's got mollies. He's got smokes coming in. And the B-side's going to be taken by G2. MHL's nade could do a little bit of work. Let's see if that finds placement. It does. Big work, actually. And now Nectar and Hunter worse for wear.
Oh, bomb
That's
down.
great.
Good time.
7 seconds now. Hunter has to go back in. 4 seconds. He's just going to stop the plant. Job done. Well done. Excellent play off the back of just Furlan.
Yeah, but off the nade as well. That wallbang does not get converted necessarily if it wasn't for that 50 nade damage from MHL. Converted then by Furlan, and a great round altogether. Let's see how this started. That was not a wallbang that I called a wallbang. I thought it was something else. Thank you very much, Furlan, though. Getting this first shot and then just getting just enough momentum off the jump for Amanek not to be able to adjust and babysit in time, and he gets fist bumps and a pat on the shoulder for that one.
So just to note how those last 2 rounds went, if you've forgotten or if you just tuned in, lose to pistols, like a literal banana rush with pistols, no armor, and then get denied planting the bomb when you have B control. So this is not great for G2 by any means. The mood in the boot camp room, I'm sure, is going to be a little bit...
Be a champ.
How's the vibe? What's your vibe? What's the vibe saying that the kids are saying?
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Well, the vibe check right now for G2...
You have to finish the sentence.
He's checking.
Oh, he's checking. Oh, he's doing it like it's the air.
It's not great.
No one can see, but...
Yeah, but you could.
We could.
It was nice.
MHL likely about to thrive again. ATO 3 rounds away from taking G2 down a peg here on their map pick. Good timing. That's a nice incendiary. That will keep them space for the retake if they want to, and it does seem like they want to have another. Whoa! More than a little. Furlan's jumping around like Stuart Little. And MHL's hitting shots as well. Could find a second. He's in a lot of trouble here. Holds the tight line. Amanek down. Nectar can't go down with the ship as well. He has a round to win. 2 on 3. Oskarish down to just 5 HP. Bomb down. Kenny finding his trusty AWP.
Doable now. 2 on 2. Utility's still decent. There's a flash to come on through. It's in the air right now. It's popped, and Kenny's set on up. There's a big kill.
Yeah, probably need that. Needs that too. Nice work from G2 there. Lovely individual close from Kenny, but quite comfortable as the flash obviously didn't quite catch him.
Well, the
but look at the money.
Broke.
Yeah, but that's all right. They might just rush down Banana and win again. So, guys, we didn't get our poll to work properly before, but if you want to tweet in on us and say who you think had the 7-hour sleep, it's not Rush. Hashtag ESL Pro League. Also, if you want to do... I saw you guys were drawing Harry last night as a horse. I don't quite understand why you were drawing Harry as a horse, or if someone could draw a diagram of why you were drawing Harry as a horse, I'd appreciate that.
I really like submissions. It's always nice to get people.
Okay, I thought we were going somewhere else there for a second.
What was that?
We were going somewhere else.
You like submissions?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Yeah.
I like that too.
One more timeout remaining for G2 after this one here, as they need to talk through their options for round number 23. Not wanting to drop an eco.
You've been learning your numbers. Do you think you could do 23 in German?
Yeah. 3
Und
20.
sehr gut, man.
Yeah, wunderbar.
Told you you can get it. Whoa, nearly got a bit too conversational there. Didn't do it.
Well done. Good
Day
job.
1, game 1. But it is the eco again, Lauren. I don't think we're going to get the same as last time, are we?
Feels unlikely, doesn't it? It'd be exciting if, you know, it worked out. I guess they probably
Quad
would like
boosts,
to go
or what
to
do they
B.
fancy?
Let's see. Oh, Kenny. Oh.
There we go, Kenny.
Oh. No.
Ooh, that's a spicy meatball.
Okay, it's just a lot of noises from us, but they do mean things.
Yeah.
I swear.
I'm pretty sure that's what words are, just noises that mean things.
I mean, we weren't being very verbal.
Verbal.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, because that there implied that he was a secret agent and he'd snuck into the backline and something cool was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it did.
Well, and what an iconic intro that was.
You know, like, you know when people, back in our day,
Back in our day.
when you say phone, you do the old, you know.
Dog and
Yes.
bone. Oh, yeah?
Kids these days now do holding a phone.
They just,
Wait,
put
just
their
like their
hands
hands
next to
up.
it, Yeah.
Doesn't that feel
I
weird?
hate that.
Yeah, I just wanted to make you feel weird.
Don't like that.
It made me feel really
Don't
uncomfortable.
stick their
for a
fingers
bit.
out anymore.
Yeah, strange.
Kenny's
Down goes.
definitely back in business. I think that boot camp in Berlin is doing good things for Hunter and Kenny because both of them are looking just a little touch sharper into today's game.
Well, I guess they're in the LAN environment, right? They're no longer at home. I'll just go back and check Kenny's stats throughout Cologne just to see the difference because they were boot camping for Cologne and they've obviously gone back to their homes for the longer group stage here within Pro League. It takes 3 weeks for us to get through the round robin of Group A and Group B, 16 teams in total. Next week, we have starting off with the South Americas. And less games next week, too. So you'll only be able to join us for 2 slots of matches, not the 3.
I know we like to hear from Chad. Just wanted to give you an update, Chad. KR Finn, I think is his name, not sure. And it says, Daddy Chatty B likes meatballs. They just seem to like it.
Wait,
man.
what?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's it.
They want me to make the meatballs.
No, they think you just like meatballs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the last
Not a
comment.
massive meatball fan.
I'm glad that Daddy Chatty is now catching on.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how long I could have gone without having that in my life. It's
Yeah.
not gonna. I'm not gonna have a kid anytime soon that I know of. So,
There's a pause too.
oh well, this just got real awkward. So, able to withstand the economical round there, G2 Esports. And we'll be taking on potentially another low buy here from Ago. They don't need to invest right now. If you just take a look at the cash on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, Fiku, Groovy, and Askarish do not have enough money to go for what I would consider a full buy. Furlan just can limp on in. And you can see that MHL with 5K could get that AWP. But I think they will just go for a pistol upgrade with some light utility behind it. You can see Furlan has purchased in with that HE. Light splattering coming on through for Groovy and MHL as well. So I could get a P250 in the mix, a Deagle. Everyone's favorites.
Chad, do you think you'd consider, if the pay was good enough, a transition into Splatoon esports?
How good's the money? We talking?
I'm talking like better than Counter-Strike. If Splatoon,
Yeah, but
if
how much
Nintendo
better?
are going all in,
Like triple?
double.
I'd need triple.
You wouldn't go for double. Splatoon esports, it's lit. The
I
storytelling,
haven't-
7-year-old prodigies.
I get the. Have you considered doing another game? We can pay you this much, and I'm like, I don't love it. It's not Counter-Strike. So if it's like triple, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, Lauren and I have something to tell you.
Oh,
There's a reason she made that tweet longer. It's because we've been
We've been poached.
so
we've
then
been poached.
wait,
Yeah.
who am I gonna
Nintendo are
work
going
with?
all in. It's going to be a great question.
Henry's gone. Jason's gone.
Yeah, it's Chad Sponge Birchill,
Yeah.
and then they'll be bringing in.
Yo, what up,
Rush,
Chad?
1,
What
2,
up?
3, 4,
Okay,
5,
so me and
6.
Rush are the duo. Or?
And a bit of a return as well. Tosspot's going to be returned.
Oh, okay. I would like to. Yeah, Stuart would be great. Can do the play-by-play. Rush can do the.
I can finally listen to Counter.
Oh, he's on the paint roller. Oh, and he's covered the whole area. What else do we say? I haven't really watched Splatoon. I had to go.
But the offer sounds fantastic.
Anyway, that's
We'll
the
be right
pause
into it.
filled. That's job done.
Oh, and into this round too. It's not like we could really set up for much. Of course, Nate's down middle. No one's giving much into this, but they're not stopping. They're going to keep pressuring this, and Kenny probably getting flashbacks to that banana play.
Look at Hunter, this cheeky devil. And Jax as well. This is going to hurt. This is going to suck for the CTs. The pain train is coming, and it has no brakes.
Oh, they're locking him in.
Yeah, locking
Not
them.
getting out.
Lock the doors, Henry. Fiku gets one. And okay.
Not
okay.
again.
A little nervous. Okay, Amanek takes the spot, takes the weapon, denies the info. Oscarish and Fiku got very little they can do about this.
Oskarish has had some nice Deagle highlights right now. So if he cops ahead here, is able to potentially take down a couple more. Damage done. Money not fantastic on the likes of Nexa and Amanek. For the other three, it's looking good, but the round still needs to be posted from G2, and the fact that having these kind of woes against the pistols could be worrying signs as we taper forward into round number 25. They should hide these guns. Make sure, there we go, Amanek. Get rid of another one. Come on. Where's the other gun? Maybe they already threw it away. Maybe we missed that, but that's good. Just so people are aware of what's happening there. If the CTs go looking for those weapons to carry on through, they're hidden, they're out of sight. And if they're unable to be scavenged, then that's a good sign there for... In the underpass? Is it in the other part? That one's gone. Okay. So what happened to the... Oh, Jack's out of Mac 10. So it's all good. They can have the Mac 10. It's in second middle. Go to second mid with the cam. Alt middle. That way, yep. Left. Links. Ja. Wunderbar. Das ist perfekt. Vielen Dank, Junge.
Rush, do you like that Mac 10?
It's a nice one. You know me, though. I like my discotheque that I have.
What are the stickers? So just the Jack sticker.
Nice.
It's the Neon Rider.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
nice.
Henry's got the full purple gear, doesn't he?
He has. He committed to a color scheme that practically bankrupted him, but he does have a color scheme now.
It is
Oh.
obscene.
All right, well, this one's going to be a slow one, ladies and gentlemen. We won't break out too much of the craziness.
Can we get like a third? Did we have a third person over the shoulder, like kind of GTA? Yeah, okay. So he's in the open world right now. Oh, could have gone into the. I still want to know what's on that menu. We never got to do it because Chad was
second
like,
middle?
"Oh, we have to be adults."
Where? It's in the middle?
Yeah, in the restaurant. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know the pricing. Like if it's reasonable. Caprese salad, antipasti, €7. Not bad. Trophy spec. Why is it different languages? That's ham. Spaghetti Van Gogh. I don't know what that is.
Well, where's Inferno set?
Calamari. Oh, they've got a. I wonder if there's a
Calamari.
scene nearby.
That's cheap calamari.
It is not bad, is it?
Pretty good
Zucchini,
prices.
8 for the veg. The flan.
Not a big menu.
No, but you
I
know,
wouldn't. I wouldn't
imagine
eat
they're
here.
wonderful.
No, but Chad, they usually say a restaurant with a smaller menu is a restaurant with a perfected set of dishes. That's why when you go to Cheesecake Factory and they've got like an Argos catalogue of clothing, you know it's probably not going to be that fantastic.
We are on the bye, though. We do have MHL on the AWP and Ferland. Double AWP coming out to play for the CTs.
Okay. Liking the look of this. Piku, maybe setting Groovy up onto that boost. Always partial to an angle like that. He'll be able to see over any smoke executes that G2 throw out. I'll remind you, this is an important round and an important map for G2. Victory here ensures the safest of steps towards the playoffs for this round robin. It's getting to the business end now, day 15 of Pro League. There's not
MHL.
not many risks.
Wow.
Taking, he goes for the self-boost. And it's straight over the guise of the smoke into Nexus crosshair. Groovy in jeopardy. Backs away. Fiku anti-flash. Should have a chance.
Oh.
And he holds down Mouse 1 for the first. Just the first. 3 on 4, though. Numbers favoring the T side as they advance.
It's good, though. Nexer and Kenny just got a load of damage. Groovy's seen everything. Oscar still on notice. Graveyard might be put into his. Soon he is. They've won the site. The bomb should be planted, and nothing should come through for Ferland.
Yeah, he should just save this AWP and see if they can give it to MHL in the following. If we want to take a quick look at how the loss bonus is going to trickle forward for that of Ago, who haven't taken a timeout just yet. Maybe one will come in the next round. They get 2,900 in the bank. So it will be another save round or another partial investment, meaning G2 Esports have a real shot at tying things up at 13-13. Nexa, Amanek, Hunter, Kenny all have some good money. So it looks like a bit of a Hunter's on the case here. Amanek bounding forward. He'll be the first port of call or the first man that Ferland has to deal with. Smoke out to give them... Oh, Molotov as well. This is great. He's in trouble.
It's just shy. It gives Ferland the angle to peek over. That's actually really prominent, and he should be able to survive.
They've heard that.
Good shot, though. Good shots, though. Doesn't have to re-peek into Kenny, so Ferland maintains the AWP and brings it on over into the next round of play. It is going to be important. He is the only one that's going to have optimal equipment.
What's his spawn looking like now, Rush? Where is Ferland currently spawned for?
Let me have a look. Luke, Ferland.
Okay, not a great spawn to go for a mid-pick or a banana pick here. He could go halls with this and try and find a freebie over there. Thanks for that, Rush. Much
Rubber
appreciated.
bandy aim. Look at that. I love that. We've had some great highlights from Hunter so far. Just taking a quick look back at some of these spectacular multi-kills he's been delivered. Ferland, of course, on the last few rounds of that first half, catching Kenny, who with a nice little elevated angle. But all round, you can see that the contributing stars so far. As you take a look at the scores on the doors, it's been Ferland at 18 at the top of the scoreboard alongside MHL. But for the others, G2, they've got the Kenny S and Hunter show continuing with Nexa just up the rear at 18 as well. So it was 13-8. It is now 12-13. So the gap's been closed. 5 T rounds posted, so we're at level stead. It's 5-5 here in the second half. And AGO already out of contention for the playoffs. They're doing this for style points. They're doing this to break G2's hearts.
Yeah, it's 4 in a row, though, for the T's here. So let's see if they can keep that up.
Wow, okay.
Hey.
That's some space, boys. That's what you do. You let Amanek off the leash, and the rabid Frenchman is called Be Clear. Smokes it off. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, Groovy and Oscar can't do everything, it seems, because that's the bomb now. Hunter has managed to stop it, been getting too sketchy, but it cost him about 70 points of health. Oh, I'm getting nervous here, Lauren. I don't know why, but this doesn't feel like a safe afterplant.
No, it doesn't. It should be, though, shouldn't it? But I feel like another smoke shot's going to come in or something weird's going to happen. Flash
Or a
comes
good
in,
flash.
and he's blind. It made it up towards the pool, but Kenny did find Groovy. So we are down to 4 now. But that smoke does give him a little bit of play here, and they're probably waiting for Fiku maybe to do something, but Amanek has taken matters into his own hands, and surely this is all but done. Yeah.
All right. Now, 3 rounds away, either side from closing this one out. A timeout will be taken from that of Ago.
We're burning through them, aren't we?
Well, that's the thing. They hadn't taken any up until this point, so it's great that they finally called one. It's all been one-way traffic from G2 needing to get back into this game, and now with 5 on the trot, they put the pressure onto Ago. Once again, their map choice. Nuke is coming up next. That was the map pick of the G2 Esports squadron. Kenny had a couple of misses with the AWP in the first half, but now he's looking fantastic. 24 for him, 21 for Hunter. Amanek going to probably hold on to that Mac 10. I want to use it for the entries again. And you can note on the CT side, 3 sets of just Kevlar. No head armor, so they will pop like a watermelon if Amanek's able to land that bullet. Utility decent. 3 Molotovs, bunch of smokes, 2 HEs in play, and the AWP is now in the duos. MHL and Furlan both wielding the big greens. This could be the change-up that AGO need.
Kenny, aggressive. Zywoo impression, opening up Banana. Taking the same space Amanek did, but this time with a much longer weapon.
Don't let Kenny hear you say that, Alex.
Yeah, well, Zywoo would be in the site by now.
Ooh.
Bang. Furlan deals with Kenny S. Trying to make space on the B site, but it's all smoke and mirrors, quite literally, as smokes do start to bloom. MHL impending doom. Oh, gets around the corner. And actually the repeak is a success. Bullet lands into Nexus ribcage. And more. MHL putting himself on display. Demonstrating his proficiency with the AWP. There is more, but it's Hunter to deny. Groovy has the headshot waiting. Jack steps his head into the guillotine as well.
Finally got one back. That was 5 in a row right there. So the bleeding has been stemmed. They go put a bandage on their CT half. The AWPs, we've saved 1. And here's MHL again. Really just picking this attack apart. Now, knowing that came into play, we might see something more direct coming out from the G2 side of things, maybe straight into a set piece onto the A site. Groupie's the one that they will have to deal with. You can see the fist bumps coming out again. Everybody having a great time there at the AGO facility. And a grimace there from Kenny just to close things down. So yeah, just a single AWP now from AGO. Maybe problems. More of a passive approach from G2 in the early stages, not want to get picked off. They have enough money to go for a buy in the next round with a $1,900 loss bonus coming through. Jax is the only one here who will be strapped for cash or struggling more so. Next, won't be in a great position, but that Galil will be able to come on out. So let's focus on this flash. Yeah, this is for Halls. Check this out.
Boom. Pop. Love that.
Very nice stuff. As now they've taken the territory, the default working wonders. Still need to get Banana control back, so pop flash over the top. Next are now pushing forward, the half-wall smoke. Need to clear past that. So Molotovs towards the top of Banana to hold the CTs back. A HE landing at the feet of Oscarish. Molotov over towards Sandbag to clear. Next will be G2 going for top mid control. So
pretty convincing.
Yeah, we should see a... Well, they're taking it back right now. So the back and forth game of information has now netted in AGO's favor. We should see a smoke towards the arch side. Oh, they want to fight this.
Yeah, he delays them. Now they go. But now MHL is ready, misses his first shot. He won't get many more. Another miss. Closing the gap. Needs to find the trigger. Finds one. And a flash is good. Groovy keeps him blind. It's MHL procedurally falling back, and 3 fall in his lap. Nexa and Kenny left to their own devices, but it looks like 15's been found.
24 kills for the man. He's found his footing here. He might have been the bandage they needed to stem the bleed that G2 were causing on this T side. How many rounds in a row was it? We had, what, 3, 5 in a row? And now the double AWPs in that previous round and this. And you're right, that fallback, just constantly backing away. But found that refuge he needed, and there. Found the 15th. For Argo, well needed. 15 to 13. Maybe supplement some of those slightly weaker buys with some better utility now.
Yeah, I really think that G2 should go for a set piece, not into the AWP. So the arch side would be where you'd want to avoid. A B set piece, if you can get Banana control, not a bad shout, take the AWP out of the equation, or if you can do one of those set plays over towards the A side of things, smoke some Molotovs needed, and HE's probably to deal with Groovy over there in that pit position. He seems to be playing that time and time again. The guns will be out. This is the last-ditch attempt for G2 if they want to stay in map number 1. They lose this one right here. We will be heading on to map number 2 with AGO. One map, the better. I don't think we'll get this heads-up AWP duel here. MHL just waiting to see if there's anybody progressing up mid for a default round. No one is right now. It would be unusual to see him go for a pick here. Very brave play if he does.
It is right eye for MHL, right? Does that mean he has any... But AWPs,
because it's an AWP, we're taking that out of the equation.
Yeah, okay.
Because Kenny's scoped in.
So he'll see like that shoulder just as soon as MHL starts seeing his. If not tighter line. I mean, look at this. There's very little to work with on Kenny's line of sight.
if he swings at any point, he's still here and there's a minute left. So you can notice how much utility they're having to dump into Boiler so that he's able to hold this position. Another Molotov, and that's indicative that they're holding mid wall. That is information aplenty. Oh, look at this up and over the top. Oh, no! he hit him as well. He's on 2 HP.
I think Amanek's helmet has saved Oscarish's life.
No. Can't believe it.
The spinal column of Amanek has been enough protection to keep Oscarish alive. He's down to 2.
There's 35 seconds left.
Okie dokie artichoke. This one's getting awkward. Furlan, Oscar will have to do a lot though. And here they come. Knife out, and Jax pays the price. Hunter trades. Nexus dunked onto Oscarish as well, so good deep smoke and a bomb plant likely. That's Hunter's responsibility. MHL's found a gap. The nade's not quite going to achieve what he set out to.
Kenny's in a good spot here to get at least one. Posturing forward with low HP and the AWP. Still picking.
This is where Kenny does some of his best work. Look at that angle. Ugh. It's really powerful. Up on those high sandbags, and he holds the tight line first. Repositioning. He wants more. He's so aggressive. This is the Kenny S you want in the server at the 2 match points required. Stages. Good shots from MHL. No time for this one. And as they retreat.
About it.
They were.
They were considering it. But notice what that's done. Now that Kenny's lost the AWP, you're going to see they are going to get the win bonus for the round win, right? It's going to pop on up on the left-hand side of your screen there, $3,500 is the bank balance, but that only leaves Kenny with $3,600 and Jax with $3,600, meaning that Amanek and Hunter have to drop guns across. I mean, sorry, Nexa and Hunter. Amanek was the one that got taken down there in the opening stages. Lucky that Nexa did land that nade onto Scarish to take him out of the equation. Otherwise, he still could have been... This is one of the things that people need to note or take notes of at home. If you're low in a round, you're still a number on the board, right? You're still a man where they don't exactly know your HP. So as long as you're able to move around and still be a nuisance, they have to consider that extra player. So
Alan's taking the AWP, and he's taking it aggressive. Double AWPing, one towards the banana side of things. I say aggressive, it seems like that's not quite the case at the start of things. But MHL still having his Aggie looks down mid. Oh, they wanted to trap him in there. He actually has to brave the flames just to retreat. They'll throw out one as well. This exchange of utility, Chad, has been very prominent, but they do smoke out the molly. That's their go. And look how much space, even in the flash, he wants to take long. Amanek up, smoked off. He wants to wrap into the site, and Fiku's there to receive him, but he's hit a banger. Traded by Groovy, dropping a smoke.
Classic.
Calculated that one. And MHL already AWPing close quarters. Groovy catches another. They're 2 frags away from taking their map pick here. AGO want to throw a knockout blow. And MHL's hitting his shots. Kenny can't clutch. It's 16-14. A full 30 rounds and AGO taking first.